Going again. Davies might have some space on that side. McNichol will go straight to the line and score. Oh, that's a poor pass. How about that, Ben? The move with such verve and determination.
That's right, Nick. They were so tenacious and they got their reward with that try.
(17-0) for the moment between the two teams. It's good.
The ball is taken cleanly.
Got underneath it. Superb. A great platform to attack from here, from this ruck. The referee says that's a ruck. Wales managed to recover the ball. They're scrapping for the ball. It's stolen. The scrum half launches play. The maul gets support from Jones. They're really throwing their support into this maul.
They've organised themselves really well, ready to stop that forward movement. He needs support.
Wales are still in possession of the ball. Oh, that's a missed tackle. The ball is kept by Wales.
Oh, poor ball retention.
Wales! Well, Ben, what did you make of that? 19-0. You'd have to say that was a brilliant win.
You can't argue with the score. They were clearly dominant in most aspects of the game.
Yep, they were simply better than the USA.
Well, that was obvious on the pitch and in the final score.
So, Ben, it is time to say goodbye. Au revoir.
That was a terrific match. Thank you, and until next time.
Yes, hope to see you soon. Have a great evening. With me in the commentary box this evening, Ben Kay. Evening, Ben. There's a good crowd in here ready to enjoy this semi-final.
Good evening. Absolutely. People have come here in droves to be at tonight's match between these two teams.
Just time before the match starts to take one last look at the teams. How do you think they match up, Ben?
It's fairly simple. If you look at the team sheets, you can see right away that they're stronger. The outcome of this encounter will essentially be decided by the intensity the players bring to the pitch.
Wales is a major rugby playing nation in the Northern Hemisphere and possesses one of the best records in the Five and Six Nations tournament, with no less than 12 Grand Slams.
Everyone is in position and the referee is ready to give the go-ahead for the kickoff.
And that's an up and under from... Great catch. That was not easy. A ruck's formed. The ball's been burgled, and now a kick. Jones kicks the ball over. The ball's taken. Williams takes the ball.
He's gathered that ball really well.
He caught that ball well, brilliantly positioned. Oh, look at the energy, the dynamism of it all. Williams will take charge of the kick.
So safe under the high ball.
Great handoff.
And the attack leads to a ruck.
Wales defended the ruck really well and win the ball.
And it ends up safe in his arms.
Carr takes the ball to the ground.
Are the defence really taking no prisoners now?
They still have control of the ball.
So safe under the high ball.
Ball safely taken. Williams sends the ball high into the air.
The defence isn't set, there's a gap.
He's gathered that ball really well.
The referee signals advantage.
The risk paid off with that kick ahead.
They've decided to inject some fresh blood, fresh muscles, fresh lungs.
And it ends up safe in his arms.
And they slide the grubber kick in behind the defence.
Wales. He caught that ball well, brilliantly positioned. Great catch, that was not easy. They're going to use this time to make a replacement. Davies on halfway for the put-in. The referee brings the packs together.
Point. Set.
They ought to be able to keep this ball. That's a solid scrum. The pack holding on to its own ball at this scrum. He gives the ball. The ball's kept alive.
They pile into the ruck.
Ball still for Wales. The siren goes, and that means when play stops, it'll be the end of the half.
They've decided to keep the ball, and they've formed a maul.
Wales keep moving forward, relentless. They're adding their weight to this driving maul.
Good defence puts a temporary break on the maul.
Too many defensive errors.
They keep the ball.
The ball's moved on. Parks passes after the tackle to Jones. Wales still have control of the ball. Halfpenny keeps the ball moving. Successful offload out of the tackle.
That was a poorly executed pass.
Wales will keep the ball.
Oh, wonderful offload.
One more player comes into the ruck.
The attacking team keeps the ball. Great pass.
The tackle made, but the ball kept alive. Ball kept by Wales.
He's keeping the ball in play. He gets back onto his feet to challenge for the ball. They still control the ball and can go wide.
Pass. Faletau tries to gain ground with the grubber.
He's there to challenge for the ball.
That looks like it'll be a ruck.
What a turnover.
Great precision and really good timing for that offload.
He needs support.
And they keep possession. It's a ruck.
Driving into the ruck with the shoulder.
Ball still in the hands of Wales. Williams takes the ball to the ground. The ball's taken. He's taken to the ground. Now he has to release the ball. Wales put an end to the attack with that turnover. Got underneath it. Superb. That ball well taken by Williams. Oh, look at that offload. It's a ruck.
A really good contest there, and they managed to get the ball.
Oh, that's a terrible pass. And that's the end of the first half. A blow of the whistle from the referee, and we're underway again at the start of the second half.
And the attack leads to a ruck.
Oh, they've lost the ball there. Not a good pass by Davies.
He'll have to be careful. He's missing too many passes.
Ball still for Wales. Oh, he's got it out of the tackle. Let's be frank, that stupidity could cost the team dearly.
He let himself get carried away.
Yep, that definitely deserved a yellow. Let's see how the penalty for goal's handled by Bigger.
And the ball goes through the uprights.
Faletau recovers the ball. Well taken. Rock. That's him tackled. He decides to kick it. The referee says that's a ruck.
They've turned over the ball.
The referee letting them play on. The two packs set to lock horns.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
And the scrum is turned by Wales.
They're moving the ball well.
He's almost there.
Such enterprise, and it paid off. Let's have another look at that.
It was so dominant in that period. Great collective effort to score the try.
Ah, he's got it. Taken by Bigger.
And a ruck is formed.
Wales still in possession of the ball.
In they go to the ruck.
It's stolen.
Nothing will stop him from there. Oh, the defence really got their man there.
There was a foul, but the referee is playing advantage.
And we come back for the scrum. The scrum half's put in for the scrum. It's in the opponent's 22.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
That was fabulous work from Wales, who pushed the opposing pack and win the ball. What a break! And that's it, a try from McNichol. It has been coming for some time.
They've had all the momentum and they didn't flinch when it mattered.
Let's see about the conversion now. No, that's gone too far left. Falatau beneath the kick. Rock forms.
Ball still in their possession.
There's the tackle. Here's the ruck being created. They took the ball in and it's still theirs. They're going to work hard for the ball. And that's the end of normal time in this match. Wales win the ball at the end of the battle. Ruck for Wales. He's going to score. It's a try. Oh, what a move, Ben. What a try. Just brilliant.
They've been playing so well in the past few minutes and you just had the feeling they were going to score.
And the kick is good.
Wales. It's all over, and that is a big, big win.
That's true, Nick, and one could say it was all one-way traffic.
Well, it's time for us to say goodbye. Pleasure having your company this evening.
Goodbye, Nick. Can't wait to catch up at the next match.
Good evening, Ben, and welcome to those of you who are joining us for this evening's match between Ireland and Wales. And remember, we were spoiled by two enthralling semi-finals, Ben, so what can we expect tonight?
Well, it's not going to be easy. We've got a real battle on our hands because both these two teams have an awful lot going for them. They're solid throughout, and I think they'll give us a terrific display of attacking rugby this evening.
You wouldn't happen to have any inside information, would you, Ben, that you care to share with us? Despite a slight advantage for Wales, they both seem well-balanced sides.
Well, this evening we'll be able to see two sides that are really close in terms of their sheer power. But it's true that they do have a better chance of getting an advantage.
Everything will become that much clearer once the match is underway.
Wales is a major rugby-playing nation in the Northern Hemisphere and possesses one of the best records in the 5 and 6 Nations tournament, with no less than 12 Grand Slams.
Davies decides to kick the ball clear.
The ball is taken cleanly. It's taking a bit of time to get to the kick-off. I hope nothing's wrong.
It's kicked high to give the defence some breathing room. The high ball, won back by North. They still have control of the ball. He passes the ball. Parks breaks loose in space. Aki dives into the ruck. He caught that ball well, brilliantly positioned.
He's gathered that ball really well.
That was a poorly executed pass.
Advantage!
Ireland and Wales. This will show us what kind of shape the packs are in.
When you manage to put the
Crouch.
opposing scrum under pressure, it galvanises the team and gives you confidence that can last the rest of the match.
Set!
The forwards win the ball cleanly for Wales. That's
Play
advantage
on.
for Ireland. So, Ben, a couple of things might happen here. They can kick the ball away from the scrum to gain ground, but there's always that risk of a counter-attack, or they can run the ball.
That's true,
Set.
and that decision will lie with the scrum half, who has the put-in.
See the pack here, pushing straight and pushing hard. Oh no, that's a real shame for Wales, who really took it in the teeth from the Ireland pack. And the ball in the arms of the scrum half. There's not a great deal of support there, and they keep possession. And he finds touch. Now for the first line out of the match between Ireland and Wales. Henderson decide to hang on to the ball and form a maul.
Strong defence halts the maul's progression. Really sharp thinking for that pass.
They've got the ball back. Ireland should have a ruck. Good defence. Kicked down the pitch to push Ireland back.
Sometimes you have to realise when the kick is the only tactical option just to relieve that pressure.
But there's also the risk of a counter-attack that could rip through the defence.
Absolutely, that's why the positioning of the kick is so important.
Shingler beneath the kick.
Oh, that was well played out wide.
We've reached the end of the first half. Owens charging in. That's still a ball that can be used by Wales. A great platform to attack from here, from this ruck. He's taken to the ground. Now he has to release the ball. The ball's being nicely moved around.
He's going straight for the line.
A game-saving tackle.
Oh, he absolutely had to be stopped right then. Perfectly executed tackle, absolutely impeccable.
The
It's an
referee
advantage.
signals advantage. And that's it. First half comes to its conclusion. And the kick-off to mark the start of the second half. Taken by Toner. Ruck forms. Wales turn the ruck over to take the ball. The ball goes through the in-goal area. Ball taken by Shingler.
They pile into the ruck. Excellent defence, and they've got the ball back.
He makes a pass. This is going to be a real struggle.
And a ruck is formed.
Wales still have control of the ball. He gives the ball. Halfpenny with a grubber kick. Playing with the advantage. Conway
here.
was indeed offside. Eyeballing Ireland with a look of defiance.
It looks like they're going to try and throw everything they've got at this test of power.
Bind. Set.
Ireland will win the ball from that scrum. They ought to be able to keep this ball. That's a solid scrum.
They're joining them all, giving it that extra weight.
Look at the distance covered, eaten up by this maul.
The ball has to come out or have to move forward or the referee will intervene.
Ruck for Wales. Very skillful handling.
Oh, and they score a magnificent try.
How about that? What a talent.
Oh, Nick, perfectly executed piece of play, all rounded off with a superb try.
He's nailed it. That ball well taken by Bigger. Great catch. That was not easy.
So safe under the high ball.
Got underneath it. Superb. It's a rock for Wales. Ball kept by Wales. The ball's taken. Just a few minutes left before the end of this match. Bigger. That's it. Game over. Victory for Wales. A more than respectable win for Wales.
Yes, they dominated the match and the result shows it.
But a bit of a setback for Ireland.
Yeah, but you can't forget how strong the opposition they faced today were.
Well, that was fun. We'll see you next time for the next game.
Thank you too, and see you soon.
Goodbye to all of you. Good evening, and thank you for joining us for this match between Edinburgh and Scarlets. And I'm happy to say that Ben Kay will be keeping me company all through the match.
Good evening, Nick. It's a beautiful day for rugby, and I think this pool match should be a cracker.
So Ben, what do you reckon? What separates these two?
I must say that these two sides are pretty much equal when it comes to predicting how they'll perform on the pitch.
Come on, anything.
We'll just have to wait and see and what the players have in store for us today. In any case, it shows every sign of being a close-fought match.
The Welsh region, the Scarlets, so named from the colour of their jerseys used by founding club Llanelli, was formed in 2003 and represents all the western part of South Wales.
But they're keeping the ball alive with all these offloads.
It's a ruck.
The attacking team keeps the ball. Yes, it looks like they aren't quite ready yet.
They must get the ball out to the wingers.
And there are overlaps to be found out wide.
Here comes the support. Ball still in the hands of Scarlets.
Oh, they're really intent on keeping this ball alive.
And that'll be a throw-in for Edinburgh. So the first line out of the match. Rising highest and stealing that ball back in the line out. Patchell tries an up and under over the defence. Graham recovers the ball. There's not a great deal of support there. And a ball brilliantly won back by Scarlets.
They still control the ball and can go wide.
They're scrapping for the ball.
They keep the ball. Great pass. They set up a ruck and they've kept possession at the back of this ruck.
They still have the advantage. A ruck's formed. Scarlets will keep the ball. Send it on to Ball. And some more support from Mata.
Advantage is over.
Rock, brilliant tackle. They've held on to the ball. He makes a pass. Recovered by Halfpenny. The referee says that's a ruck. They still have control of the ball. Kinghorn takes the ball to the ground. Recovered by Halfpenny.
Oh, he really shouldn't have tried that pass.
That tackle wasn't good enough. More support coming in with Mata. And kicked clear by Davies. Kinghorn takes the ball to the ground. It's a ruck. He's tackled.
Oh, and they've managed to steal the ball in the ruck.
Groom beneath the kick. Got underneath it. Superb. It's an up and under.
He's gathered that ball really well.
The ball's kept alive.
He gets back onto his feet to challenge for the ball.
And a ball wrangled out of the ruck. Scarlets.
The ball is taken cleanly.
Halfpenny recovers the ball. Taken by Graham. He caught that ball well, brilliantly positioned. The ball's taken.
Here.
That's it. The two teams will go back to their respective changing rooms.
And the second half of the match underway.
And the attack leads to a ruck.
Turnover ball. Davies kicks it, and that may be recovered by Edinburgh. And it goes out. Dead ball. In the arms of Davies. Ball taken by Van der Merwe.
He needs support.
Turnover for the defence. A ruck's formed. They took the ball in and it's still theirs. They have to get the ball to the winger. There's the tackle. Here's the ruck being created and they keep possession. The ball's being nicely moved around.
They've managed to keep possession of the ball.
He just wasn't concentrating on the pass. Great tackle. And the ball was lost by Edinburgh. Kinghorn takes the ball in the air. Bit of housekeeping just to confirm these changes using the bench.
They're probably trying to add some life to their attack with some fresh blood.
Ball throws it, taken cleanly. Scarlets still have control of the ball.
Oh, poor ball retention.
Wonderful technique in that offload. The ball's been burgled. Well taken. There's a ruck being created. So that will be a ball for Scarlets. This is going to be a real struggle.
Really sharp thinking for that pass.
There's a chance on the outside with Fonatia. Owens passes the ball.
Good passing.
A great platform to attack from here, from this ruck.
Oh, they're really intent on keeping this ball alive. And a ruck is formed.
The ball is kept by Scarlets.
And it ends up safe in his arms.
Just got his timing totally wrong for that tackle. And now to the kicking game.
And we've reached the end of 80 minutes of play.
Oh, look at the energy, the dynamism of it all. He gives the ball. Oh, that's a poor pass. Good evening, everyone. We're delighted to have you with us for this encounter between... We're just waiting for the kickoff now. The ball goes off to the right. Rue takes the ball.
And the attack leads to a ruck.
Scarlets manage to recover the ball.
He needs support.
Ball still in the hands of Scarlets. That ball well taken by Fitzgerald. Great catch, that was not easy. Halfpenny keeps the ball moving.
They really should be getting the ball out to the wingers.
Evans adds a try. They needed the score and it's worked perfectly. What a move. Patchell, the kicker, will attempt to add 2 more points. Patchell, not one of his best. Definite room for improvement.
So safe under the high ball.
Ball safely taken.
Oh, that's a terribly executed pass.
It's a ruck.
Get back
Turnover,
here.
turnover for the defence. Connacht, 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 Connacht.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
See the pack here, pushing straight and pushing hard.
Excellent body position from the forwards who keep their own ball.
The scrum half pulls the ball out and he's trying the up and under.
And he fielded that kick really well.
They keep the ball.
Successful offload out of the tackle. Bit of a high tackle there. Ooh, that really was borderline.
They really need to keep a lid on their aggression.
Healy is shown a yellow card.
Yes, and they'll have to hold out down a man for the next 10 minutes.
Time for another scrum.
Scrum in their own half.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
And the scrum is turned by Connacht.
Oh, the scrum's gone down under real pressure from the opposition.
Attacking options here for the number 9. He passes the ball. They've got space out wide.
Yeah, nothing's going to stop him from there.
That is such an important tackle. It's taken by Davies.
In they go to the ruck.
And they keep possession.
They're moving the ball well.
A missed pass by Davies. Halfpenny takes the ball in the air. McAllister recovers the ball. He caught that ball well, brilliantly positioned. And that's the end of the first half. We're going again. Another 40 minutes to find out whether Scarlets or Connacht will be winners. They've held on to the ball. Evans kicks it on. Ruck for Connacht. So that will be a ball for Scarlets.
And that one goes into touch.
Jones beneath the kick. The pass out of contact for Davies. Ball still for Scarlets.
He offloads the ball out of the tackle. He gets back onto his feet to challenge for the ball.
A change of tactics. Davies will kick the ball clear after pulling it free. Ball taken by O'Halloran. Got underneath it. Superb. He's taken to the ground. Now he has to release the ball. Scarlets defended the ruck really well and win the ball. Halfpenny tries to gain ground with the grubber. A ball along the ground, passing between the defenders.
They set up a ruck. They've managed to keep possession of the ball.
The ball's taken. Connacht decide to make a change. There'll be a scrum on the halfway line.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
That wasn't entirely straight.
It's a very silly error nonetheless.
In touch. First throw in at the 66th minute mark. So the ball still with the attack. The referee says that's a ruck. The ball is kept by Scarlets. Ball safely taken. In the arms of Halfpenny. The referee signals the advantage. It's a free ball. Let's see what they can do with it. Great catch. That was not easy.
Foul.
Connacht. And the two sets of forwards packing down for this scrum in the middle of the pitch.
Bind! Set!
The forwards have had to work so hard there to recover the ball from the scrum.
And that's the end of normal time in this match. There's not a great deal of support there. Scarlets still in possession of the ball. Terrible pass. A ruck's formed. That ball's been taken by Scarlets.
The ball is taken cleanly.
This is going to be a real struggle. Ball kept by Scarlets.
He sticks it up and is trying to get underneath it.
And a ruck is formed.
Scarlets will keep the ball. That's it. Game over. Victory for Scarlets. Well, that was a bit of a shot inflicted by Scarlets on Connacht. It's great to have you with us this evening for tonight's match between Zebre and Scarlets. Ben Kay is joining me for the commentary. Good to see you, Ben.
Good evening. Yes, this is one pool match that could well be decisive.
So let's see what happens at the kickoff.
So safe under the high ball.
Padavani takes the ball to the ground. Well, he'll have to kick the ball sooner or later. That ball well taken by Padavani.
And it ends up safe in his arms.
Oh, that was a high tackle. The referee quite right to penalise that.
Oh, such a pity, because up to then, he was keeping within the law.
Gathered in by Evans. Yep, what a move. It deserved a try, and it's got one. Fabulous.
You're right, they put it all together there. A fine move that ended with a fine try.